Yo guys, what's up? Probably haven't seen me in a while, but this is the start of a podcast named Car Talk. Well, it's a podcast which is too short to be a podcast, but every week we're gonna sit in different cars and chat shite about cars. So this week we're sitting in the full focus. I will cut to show the full focus of the engine. Alright, yep, this is how you know it's a focus, this is probably the best looking part in the engine, it's a bit dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know if that's an engine cover or not, but it's probably the most aesthetically pleasing part of the car. Ford makes some good looking engines. Right, back to podcast. Alright, you've seen the car which we're sitting in, now, see our guest, I guess. Dan.
Yeah.
Have you been in the video? He's been slightly in the video before, he filmed before. He was not really properly in it, the one working on the 205.
Oh, yeah.
He's been slightly in one, on Project Car 1, but now he's actually here on camera. So, first topic.
Yeah.
How you feel about JDM?
Personally, I quite like JDM.
I like it too, but it's big time overrated. In my opinion, massively overrated. Because you have people paying, how much is Skyline R34 is like 150 grand. You can get like 3 R35 GTRs for that. It's just ridiculous. Supras are the same. There's so many other cars you can get for 150 grand. You can get a Lambo. Some Lambo, like a Gallardo, I think, they've depreciated quite a lot. You can get one of them. They are highly overrated. I like the cars, but they're very overrated. Probably the best JDM car to me, R32 GTR or one of the Silvios.
Mine's probably an R34.
Let's see, the thing is, I know you like it, so I can't even really argue it's overrated.
But it's probably expensive because, I don't know, people...
It's because of Fast and Furious.
Well, yeah. That's probably a
Paul
big
Walker, it's a big part. I don't know why, I still feel they're very overrated because people say, oh, they're crazy fast stock, when realistically, they're not. I mean, you can tune them to be ridiculously fast, but they're not ridiculously fast. They're all really stock. They're quite average. The new Supra will probably be the old one stock, because it's newer. That's just how it works. But a lot of people don't like the new Supra.
I personally quite like it, actually.
Because some people say it's like a BMW, because I think they work with BMW on it, so, they have that going on. Another controversial topic for me.
Go on.
And I know you like it, electric cars.
Electric cars.
How you feel about it?
I personally like electric cars. I like the way that they're going in the future. I personally like Tesla's designs and the Model X. But I know that Corey despises them, hates everything about them.
Hey, look, I wouldn't say despises them anymore. I used to like a month or two ago. Uh-oh, we're about to get creeped up on. Go away! Hold on. Nice little intermission that was, wasn't it? What the hell were we talking about again? Oh, electric cars, and you were saying I despise them. Look, and I remember, alright. I do not despise them anymore. A couple of months ago, yeah, I used to. But I've seen a couple of better ones. I sat in a Taycan. If you didn't watch that video, what are you doing? Anyway, yeah, I sat in a Taycan. The Rimac's pretty cool, but I think my favourite electric car is the Taycan. But I don't like the future that they're all going to be electric. That's the part I don't like. Them coexisting is fine, but everything electric is
I think there's going to be special circumstances where you'll be able to own like a petrol or diesel car, and then you'll maybe be allowed to take them to shows and stuff like that on special occasions.
It may be something like classic car insurance. If the people watching know what that is, it's like you have your main car, which is insured, and then you get classic car insurance. We are able to drive it like for less miles. Similar like petrol car insurance or combustion engine, that's what it's called.
I can see something like that happening.
I can see it happening, but I don't know. But then again, you gotta think, for filling up petrol, if they're gonna get more electric stations, you're gonna have to travel so far to get petrol. If you do that. because they're gonna close down more petrol stations, or they're just gonna make them electric.
Yeah. Some of them are already turning into electric though.
Charging electric cars are expensive. I was watching a
In what way?
TV program the other day. I don't know, they're expensive to charge, because I was watching one the other day, and there was a guy going, I don't even know where he was going, but it was like 270 quid to flipping charge an electric car, and I saw no one was like 70. It's expensive, but
To charge it at your house. But you have to buy a charging station for your house then.
yeah, buying a charging station is probably very expensive. Right now it's free, probably because they're like, oh, everyone getting electric cars, really cheap and free, and then everyone gets an electric car at £400. Well, not literally, but you get what I'm saying. It's going to be very expensive once everyone gets an electric car.
Yeah. They're gonna have to find a way to make money somehow.
Yeah.
They'll find something.
Because, like, with an electric car, I don't even know what's on an electric car. As far, well, you don't get oil, so that's a bit they lost. The oil.
It's like a huge battery.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know if they have brake fluid, but they don't really have gearboxes, so that they lost a lot of money on engine oil, because no one's going to need engine oil.
Yeah.
Right? Petrol, diesel. What else? I think they definitely still need brake fluid. Gearbox, I'm not sure, so they probably lose some gearbox fluid. The rest of the stuff they probably need, like all the other bits and bobs, but they're gonna lose a lot of money, so they're gonna have to figure out how to make it back, and then they're gonna start charging. But new batteries are expensive though. Like for an electric car, they're really expensive, and apparently they go quite fast. I think like in a
There's
couple
like
of
different
years.
size of batteries. in
Yeah,
each car.
because that's how you get like different power and stuff. And if you have one
Yeah.
battery at the back, it's rear wheel drive, or at the front, it's front wheel. But most of the sporty ones have like two batteries, front and back, so
Really?
it's like all wheel drive. Yeah. Most of them. I don't know how rear wheel drive would work with electric, to be honest, or front wheel drive. I don't know.
Do you know any?
There was one I watched yesterday on a drag race. It was a Mercedes. Which is,
Well, I've seen a fully stacked out Model X with that ripped out seats and everything on a drag strip.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's fast.
Yeah, on a drag strip, yeah, because the acceleration is like that, and if it's light, it's gonna. Pew. Not many cars are gonna beat that. I'll be honest, not many cars are gonna beat that. But you know, that leads on to the next point. What do you think about the future of cars? Which way is the future gonna go?
They're definitely going more electric, and there's a lot more technology going into cars now.
Yeah, that has been for a while.
Yeah. I don't know if the shape or size of the cars are going to change at any point, but
You know, that's one thing which really annoys me about electric cars. They have to make them look so futuristic compared to the new ones. Have you seen the new grills they're putting on them? They're so ugly. But they have to make it look so futuristic compared to petrol for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe to make it stand out or make it look cool. But it doesn't look cool. It looks stupid.
yeah.
I saw a new Mercedes G-Wagon thing. I don't know if it was a concept or actual, gonna be made. It had the same thing. Like, the grille just looked stupid. I don't know why they can't just take the actual normal car and just put electric batteries in it instead of
I
petrol.
guess.
Maybe there's some design stuff there which sort of makes it so you can't.
Yeah.
I don't really know, because I'm more a builder. I don't make cars, but I don't know. But for me, the future, I see it going electric in 15 years. I don't think petrol's gonna go as fast as people think it will.
Well, considering how many electric cars have been on the road,
There's a lot.
for like the last 2 years.
Yeah, you see a Tesla.
There's
every day.
at least like 5 a day.
It's quite ridiculous. But yeah, I guess I don't see it going 10, 15 years. Then I know electric's gonna come in, but I don't know if I see electric lasting that long. I think they're gonna try and find something else.
I think they might discover something else instead of electric that's even better.
because the batteries, when they're done with them, you were saying something about this before, or was it Jack? The batteries, when they're done with them, they're very harmful. Like, they're quite bad to make. You were saying about putting them in
No,
factory,
he said they take them to like a warehouse and they store them for like emergency cases, I think. He was saying.
But Jesus, seagulls. But how big is the warehouse? How many batteries? Like, if the batteries go every couple of years, they have a couple million Teslas. How many warehouses are they gonna have?
Yeah.
How big are the warehouses gonna be?
But yeah, the thing is how mechanics are going to have to change so much.
Yeah,
They won't be like working on like engines anymore. They're going to be working on like batteries instead. They might lose their jobs really, because it's so different. It's so different.
Yeah, if you can't adapt, and if you're quite old, they might just
being a mechanic in like a couple of years is going to be a hobby sort of thing.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. I don't even know like what faults could there be with a battery? I mean, they can catch fire, but that's like really with anything. I think that that can obviously happen. It just depends on how bad. I don't know what they're gonna do, to be honest, but thanks, Uncle.
I've seen something about like how in the future they might try put stuff in the road that while you're driving you're able to charge your car.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something different. That makes sense. I thought you were gonna say they're gonna put something in the road to guide you along with self-driving cars. I think
I think that might come in as well.
I don't think self-driving cars will not work at all. No
I've seen videos of like how Tesla vehicles have moved by themselves to stop a car crash.
Autopilot is a thing, and that's fine because it's not like the whole car. Having a car which specifically drives you round, it's not gonna work. Because think about it, if you see a crash, or if you see a deer, right, driving towards a deer, the car has been sort of trained to protect life, so not crash into the deer. Does that mean it's gonna crash somewhere else and hurt you?
No,
does that
I
mean
think
it's gonna hit the deer?
I think it'll stop. I think it'll go to a stop.
What happens if you can't stop?
What do you mean by can't stop?
Like if it's going too fast. Like there's probably going to be some remote or something. You can go fast. Fly
Well, there'll there's obviously brakes to a car.
Yeah, but I mean, there's other stuff. How would it know how to navigate construction? I mean, they'll probably be able to figure that out in the future. But like, if you're talking about,
I think it has like sensors where it's able to detect where things are.
I don't see. If you're talking about self-driving cars, they're not going to be for the next 30 years probably. They're probably going to start.
Some now already.
Yeah, but that's like autopilot. I'm talking about actual cars and you can just sit in the back and the car will drive you around.
But I swear I've seen something where like they've like come out of a shop and they can like remote like and ask the vehicle that's parked
Teslas
to come out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then it goes to them.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's Tesla, but that's like a short range. I don't think you're gonna have a long range electric cars. No, not electric cars. Self-driving cars for next 30 or so years, maybe. They're probably gonna start developing them now.
But technology is advancing so fast nowadays. It's like
you're not wrong, to be fair. There's something new every day.
Yeah, literally, and
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, like seeing as how fast we were able to find like a vaccine. I know this is going off car topics, but like how fast they were able to find like and discover something for a disease so quickly, and like and how like computers, phones, technology all has advanced so quickly since it come out.
True.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they are moving quite fast, but it's because they have the money and research, really. That's the people who own Apple, riches.
Beep. But are you worried that it's going too fast? That something might happen?
Yeah, because I don't know, who knows? I don't know, this is, it's interesting. I don't know what they're going to do next, to be honest. But I mean, what were we talking about again? Electric cars. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a couple. Sum that topic up. How can I sum it up? He likes them a lot. I like a couple. I don't think they'll be around and like properly all cars electric until like 10 years in the future, maybe 15. I don't see them staying around for long once they are sort of, you know, made into production. I think they're gonna find something else because they are kind of harmful to make. But I don't know. You never know. I know they've been experiencing with like different gas cars, but hydrogen cars are bad. I think they experienced with them. No, experimented a couple of years ago, and then it's hydrogen. Obviously, it's in the back. Some crashes into the back, which blows up. So that's not exactly gonna work. But I think they're gonna find a different thing, because that's another thing actually. Where are they gonna get all the electricity from?
What do you mean?
Like to charge the electric cars, where are they gonna get all the electricity? They're gonna have to
The
build.
sun.
No, they're gonna have to build more. Oh yeah,
Solar panels.
yeah, fine. That's not gonna charge everything. They're gonna have to build more power plants, which are not good. They have to build more, you know,
I don't think they'll
electric
have to end up.
stuff.
I think they will get enough power from the sun. Personally.
Oh, we'll see. You know, it's gonna be very scary. I think
there'll be a lot
Interesting.
more solar panels on houses and stuff like that, and around
Yeah,
on
probably.
fields.
Because it's sustainable energy. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Hey, I haven't been to school in ages. Sorry. What's the next topic I want to talk about? You know, we can segue off into it, which we talked about, you know, earlier in a way with the JDM. What's your favorite movie or car TV show? You know, do one for each. Favorite car TV show and favorite movie. Car movie.
Car movie. I like like early Fast and Furious.
Yeah, because the new ones are stupid.
The new ones are they're getting ridiculous. Like
Space.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Another sort of like car movie I like. Is it Baby Driver? I think.
Don the Subaru on it.
I found that one's really like good. That was really good. For TV show, I'd probably just have to go for Top Gear.
No, but you mean the old Top Gear, right?
Oh yeah.
Because the new one's just not as good. There's nothing wrong with them, but it's just not as good. For me, I don't know. I haven't really watched many of the old Fast and Furiouses. I watch the new ones, but the new ones aren't that good. They're alright. You know, it's a decent thing to watch in the cinema, but you're not going to go back and watch it again like a Marvel
Wait, which
film.
early ones have you watched?
One. That's it, I think.
Wow.
I don't really watch films.
You're really missing out.
I probably should watch the others, but I can't really say then. So I would, you know, it's not. You're not gonna go multiple times to cinema, are you? Ready to watch the new Fast and Furious, like a Marvel film.
It's like right now. It's like a one-time watch, really.
Hopefully, I can do better with 10, but you know, we'll see. So I can't really say Fast and Furious. So I'd say Need for Speed. I don't know if you watched Need for Speed.
Oh, the Need for Speed movie's really good, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
The one with the Mustang and then all the race at the end. Yeah,
That
really
race
good.
at the end is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And then car TV show. I mean, there's a lot to choose from. I'm gonna name off the obvious straight away, and I might do two. But Top Gear, Grand Tour. You know, them three. Clarkson, Ham, and May. Them three. That's probably number one. Which other ones you got? You know, a couple. I don't know if you've heard of them. All the ones I'm gonna mention. You got Wheeler Dealers, Phantom Works. They work on cars, both of them. And they like sell them or whatever. Well, Phantom Works doesn't. That's an American TV show anyway. I'm trying to think. I'll probably just stick with Top Gear, to be honest, because the other ones I haven't watched much of. I watched a couple. Thanks, mate. No, I watched a couple, but yeah, like I haven't really watched enough to say that's my favorite. Or like that's what up there really. Okay, we back. I check the topics, you know. Is the camera bloody straight?
There we are.
Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Another question I want to ask. I know you don't know a lot about cars.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't. But what do you think is the best engine ever made, or like your favorite engine? Now, you can go a bunch of different ways. You can go most reliable, best sounding, fastest stock, best to, like, you know, do stuff to tune up. You can go anyway. Just, you know, go off what you know. What do you think?
Well, I'll let you start for this one because I don't really know much about what's inside cars, and
I mean, you can kind of fall off. Well, I was gonna say, I mean, you got a bunch of different cars which sound amazing. You know, Lexus LFA, that's a good one. Porsche Carrera GT, Lambo Murcielago, and then the one which I probably choose as one of the best engines ever made. Probably a bunch of others if you research into it, but one of my favorite and I believe best engines ever made, the 6.5 litre Lamborghini V12 at the Aventador, because it's pretty, I think it's pretty reliable. I'm on about like the newer ones, because I think the older ones, the like first generation of Aventadors had something wrong with the gearbox, the engine. So I'm on about like the newer ones. I think they're quite reliable. I mean, a couple of them caught fire, but that, you know, that happens with like every car. A couple of them go wrong. It always happens. But I think they're quite reliable. They sound amazing. Insert sound clip, because there's probably a good sound clip I can find. Alright, we're back, you know. Good, sounded good, didn't it? I'll edit that in. Probably, it's a very good sounding one. It's fast stock. It's going to be expensive to run though, because petrol, that drinks petrol. I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to say they're easy to tune, but you can tune them for sure. You can twin turbo them. But that's probably pain. Plus, if you twin turbo, it's not going to be reliable at all, probably. It's just going to break down every 5 seconds. But overall, with all this stuff considered, like how it sounds, how fast it is stock, because it's obviously fast, how reliable it is. I mean, it's made with Audi and Volkswagen because they own it now, so, you know, that's gonna help. Yeah, I'll go the Lambo 6.5 litre V12. What are you going for?
I'm not sure. I know like the V12, V10s.
But you can just say a car, like a car, and then I'll tell you what engines.
I like the C63.
The new one or the old one? Because there's a difference. Are you on about the one which was on my video, the really loud one?
Yeah.
Or are you on about the other one in the car park?
The one in your video.
Well, the loud one.
Yeah.
That's the older Mercedes. I don't know if the engine's that reliable now, but that's the 6.2 litre V8 naturally aspirated.
I also like the M4. I think that's
a 3 litre N96 twin turbo or turbo.
I think that's quite nice.
It's quite a damn. That's not a bad choice actually.
What is it? Quite reliable.
I think it's quite reliable. Plus, it's quite a small engine, so it's not going to cost a lot compared to my engine, 6.5 to a 3 litre. It's going to be. I mean, it's turbo, but it's going to be, I think, quite a lot cheaper. You can probably tune them crazy, because most of the German cars you can. I think they're pretty reliable, and I think they are pretty fast stock for what they. I mean, it's not gonna beat no supercar stock, but like for its kind of competitors, it's pretty damn fast. I seen an M3, the new M3, which I think is. Oh no, it was the new M4 actually. Same engine I think, but they might have done more to it now. But I can't remember what it went up against. Was it? It was a Skyline R34, which had 750 horsepower and a 700 horsepower Mustang, and I think the M3 won like the thing, and that's stock. compared to the Mustang, which was tuned, and the R34, which was tuned. So for what it is, it's quite fast. Any others?
I think that'd be mine. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, it's probably a lot cheaper than mine to run.
No, obviously, yeah.
The oil change on a Lambo, 42 grand. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we talked about a lot today.
Yeah.
I think this is a good episode, a good opener to the Car Talk series. And we'll be back. It might be me and someone else. It might be me and Dan again. It might be me and Dan and someone else. But I'll be back with it again soon. I don't know when, but sometime soon. Thank you for watching the podcast, which isn't really long enough to be a podcast. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.